Magandang araw. Our topic for today is unsymmetrical curve or unsymmetrical parabolic curve under Parena's surveying. Alright, so what is the significant difference? Ano ba yung pinagkakaiba ng ating symmetrical and unsymmetrical? The major difference is that under the unsymmetrical, our L1 or the length of the curve on the right side or the left side rather is not equal doon sa length of the curve on the right side. Okay? L1 is not equal to L2. Bakit ba nangyayari yan? Okay? Because they have unequal tangents. The length of the tangent on this side and on the other side are not equal. Aside from that, the rate of change of the slope sa side na to is not equal to the rate of change of the slope dun sa kabilang side. So, nagkakaroon tayo dito ng R1, nagkakaroon tayo dito ng R2. And saan yung reversion yan? Dito sa may point nung ating vertex. The vertical projection nung ating vertex. Right. So, we have here again the same figure. Since hindi equal yung lengths, you have L1 and L2, which represents the length of the parabolic curve on the left side and on the right side respectively. You still have your G1 and G2, the backward and the forward tangent. Okay, so to solve for L1, we can use this formula. So L1 is equivalent to 2H L2 over L2 G1 minus G2 quantity minus 2H. Alright? So saan ba nanggaling yan? So nanggaling yan with this figure. So sabi natin, pag in-extend natin tong G1, so nag-drawing tayo na extension ng G1 and we solve for this height, that is equal to G1 L2. Saan nanggaling yan? Since ito ay G1, saan ba equal yung G1? Sabi natin, G1 is equal to slope, okay? And which is equal to the rise over run. Eh, saan equal yung rise over run? Sa opposite side over the adjacent side. Opposite is G1 L1. Okay? So, opposite over adjacent, ano yan? Tangent. Okay? Therefore, G1 is, kung hahanapin ko yung opposite na to, that is our opposite, and ito, sabi natin, that is L2, this horizontal distance is L2, so the opposite side is G1, L2. On the contrary din, dun sa kabila, ganun din naman yung derivation, that is why we get G2, L2. Excuse me. Okay? So, dito, nagkaroon lang ng similar triangles from PC to B to PT. Nagkaroon tayo ng isang triangle. Although, hindi ito right triangle. Okay? So, you have a similar triangle. So, sabi natin, may maliit ka na triangle dito na ang height niya ay 2H. 2H over L1 divided by the length L1. Okay? That is equal to, ito kasi, pag pinagsama ko, G1L2 plus. Para maging positive yung G2 kasi height ang pinag-uusapan, wala namang negative dyan. Para maging positive, we multiply G2 L2. Kaya ang nangyari, factor out L2, you have G1 minus G2. So, ito yon. Okay? Over the total length, L1 plus L2. Ang tinutukoy natin dyan is yung height naman na to over the total length of the triangle. Keep in mind na yung distance h na to is from vertex to the curve. And also, from the curve up to the chord or the line from PC to PT. Hindi po yan from the horizontal. For example, andito yung PC ko. Nandito yung PT. Ito yung curve ko. Okay? Tapos, andito yung vertex for per se. Okay? So, yung H is from here, ito yung H, okay, hanggang dito, at ito rin, hanggang dito. Okay? So, yung horizontal is iba pa to. Ito yung hindi mo alam. Nahahanapin mo kung kinakailangan. Alright? So, ito kasi yung common misconception na yung H daw is from the horizontal. No. That is from the chord from PC to PT. Okay? So, paano naman yung highest and lowest point? So, since hindi na siya equal, so you use a certain condition to determine yung ating location of highest point. Kapag yung highest point is within PC or malapit sa PC, yung value ng G1 L1 over 2 should be less than H. If hindi ganun yung nangyari and we have greater than, therefore, mas malapit sa PT yung ating highest point. So, the location of highest point from PC is G1 L1 squared over 2H. From PT naman, babalik na rin lang natin yung subscript, magiging 2. Alright? So, we have here a problem. Sabi dito, an unsymmetrical parabolic curve has a forward tangent of negative 8 degrees. Okay? and a back tangent of positive 5 degrees. Sorry, that's percent, not degrees. So, medyo pagod na. It's already, what time is it? 9:54. So, the length of the curve on the left side is 40 meters long, while the underside is 60 meters. So, the PC is at station 6 plus 780 and has an elevation of 110 meters. Ang outcrop is yung mga bato na biglang malalaking bato, boulders na umuusli dun pag nag-excavate tayo. Okay, so an outcrop is found at station 6 plus 800 and has an elevation of 108.4. So, drawing muna natin yung figure before we proceed with the questions. So, unsymmetrical parabolic curve, the grade of the forward, so forward yung nauna, yung nasa other side. So, G2 yung unang ibinigay, which is equivalent to negative 8% or 8% pababa. And then, 5% naman yung other side. So, G1 is 5%. Again, hindi natin alam yung itsura pa ng curve. So, gumagawa lang muna tayo ng kung ano yung kaya natin. Okay? So, for reference lang naman, hindi naman kailangan perfect. So, assuming na ito yung curve. Ayan. So, andito yung PC at nandito yung ating PT. Alright. So, dimensions tayo. Ito na lang din. Okay, ito yung vertex rad pa nga pala. Okay, nakalimutan ko lang. So, ito to here and up to the vertex. Sabi natin, this one is 40 meters on the left side and 60 on the other side. Ito ay merong station. Yung station ng PC is 7 plus 800. Tapos, ang elevation niya at this point is 110 meters. Okay? So, meron daw outcrop or merong malaking bato. Nasaan yung malaking bato? At elevation 6 plus 800. So, kung ito ay 780, 20 meters away. So, 20 meters away, probably nasa gitna, nandito yung malaking bato. Which is, again, 20 meters at station 6 plus 800. Okay? So, yung top daw nung outing outcrop ay merong elevation na 108.40. The question here, the first question is compute the height of the fill needed to cover the outcrop, okay? And compute the elevation of the curve at station 6 plus 820. Nasaan ba 6 plus 820? Ito 6 plus 700. Sorry, let me correct this. This should be 6 plus 780. Therefore, yung 820 is 40 meters away or nandito. 6 plus 820. Okay? So, kung ito ay 820, the stationing of PT is 6 plus 880. Right? Okay? So, ang tinatanong is what is the elevation at this point and then compute the elevation of the highest point on the curve. Right? So, unahin muna natin itong first question. Sabi dito, compute the height of fill needed to cover the outcrop. Paano ba yan? Okay? So, kung ito yung tangent natin dito, this one is your G1. Meron tayong curve here. Nandito yung ating outcrop. Merong certain height dito. Ito yung tinatawag nating height ng fill. Ito yung nagiging tambak para hindi lumitaw itong outcrop natin or yung bato. Okay? So, how do we solve this? Sabi natin, mula dito sa PC, yung outcrop natin ay may distance na 20 meters. Okay? So, may elevation tayo. So, at this point, our elevation is 110 meters. To determine the height of fill, first we have to determine kung ano yung elevation nito. Pangalanan natin point A muna para sa ngayon. So, how do we find the elevation of point A? Sabi natin, sir, makakabuo tayo dyan ng right angle at this point. Okay? So, meron tayong right angle dito, the vertical projection here. Okay? We can also solve for y here. Okay? So, ano ba yung masosolve natin for triangle? Pwede nating ma-compute, let's say this point, pangalanan ko ito munang point B, mako-compute ko yung elevation ng point B using the right triangle. Pangalanan natin itong Z. Okay? And then after that, Kasi from point B to point A, nandyan yung tinatawag nating offset y. So, pwede rin natin kunin yung offset y using the squared property of parabola. So, unahin muna natin tong z. So, kung nga, as you can see here, we have a right triangle. The opposite is z, the adjacent is 20. Therefore, if we want to solve for the opposite, that would be g1 multiplied by 20. So, the value of z is g1 or 5% of 20, which is basically 1. Check natin. 5% ng 20 is 1 meters. Okay? So, the elevation ngayon ng B is equivalent sa 110. Aangat ka ngayon dito ng Z. Okay? So, 110 meter plus 1 meter yung ating Z. Therefore, the elevation ng B is 111 meters. Pero hindi yan yung tinatanong. Bababa pa ako dito sa A. How do we solve for Y? Using the squared property na na-discuss na natin nung symmetrical. Which is, sabi natin, H over L1 ngayon, kasi hindi na to L over 2, is equal to Y over the distance mula sa PC, which is 20. Squared, squared. Kaya sa tinawag na squared property of parabola. So, we do have a value. Hindi natin alam yung value for H. So, we can also solve for H. Okay. So, hanapin muna natin si H and how. Using the formula, pwede natin gamitin yung formula ng L1 or pwede natin gamitin yung ating yung ating ratio and proportion kanina, which is 2H over L1. This one. Okay, gamitin natin ito to solve for H. Or you can use the formula. Wala namang kaso. Pwedeng ito, pwedeng ito. Okay, so ito na lang nasa taas. So, 2H over L1 is equal to G1 minus G2 multiplied by L2 over L1 plus L2. So, hinahanap natin si H. So, we have 2H. Our L1 is 40 and that is equal to G1, 5%. Huwag niyong kalilimutan yung percent. Minus negative 8% multiplied by 8 L2, 60 meters over 40 plus 60. You will now have H equivalent to, so 5 plus 8, 5% plus 8% times 60 over 100 multiplied by 40 over 2. We have H equivalent to 1.56. So, H pa lang ito. Back substitute natin pabalik dito. So, ito, since may value na tayo ng H, so our H is 1.56. Our L1 is 40 squared equal to Y over the distance from PC, 20. So, your Y now is 1.56 times 20 squared over 40 squared. So, you have Y equivalent to 0.39. Kung ito ngayon ay 0.39, therefore, the elevation of A is equivalent to elevation ng B minus yung Y. Or basically, you have 111 meters minus 0.39. So, the elevation ngayon sa A is, we have 110.61 meters. So, kung i-magnify natin, nandito yung point A, ito yung kurbada, andito yung outcrop, at ang sabi sa atin, yung elevation ng outcrop is at elevation 108.40. Ito ngayon, yung height ng fill, okay, ang elevation ng A is 110.61. Therefore, if we want to solve for the height of fill, that would be 110.61 minus 108.40. Or the height of fill is equivalent to 2.21 meters. 2.21 meters. Okay? So, ganyang kalalim yung kailangang itambak para ma-cover yung ating outcrop. For the second question is what is the elevation of the highest point on the curve? So to do that, we still have to find or check the condition. Sabi natin, dapat yung G1, L1 over 2. Okay? So yan yung condition. Our G1 is 5%. Uy, tama. 5% multiplied, ang ating L1 is 40 divided by 2. So, 5 multiplied by 40 to 2 over to 1, which is actually less than our H na 1.56. Okay? Ba't nga ba kinuha ko to? Hindi pa naman highest point. Akala ko kasi highest point. Okay? So, balikan natin. Hindi pa natin to kailangan kasi hindi pa naman natin nahanap yung highest point. Pero since nandiyan na yan, hayaan na natin. So, compute ngayon pala the elevation of curve at 6 plus 180. Ito lang. Ang hinahanap lang is ito. So, pangalan natin na point B. So, paano natin kukomputein yan? Okay? So, sabi natin, kung magdodrawing ako ng horizontal dito, ayan. So, magkakaroon ako ng right triangle from here. Hindi ito H ha. Again, hindi po ito H. Yung H is from the line doon sa PC to PT. Okay? So, hindi ito H. So, ang gagawin natin ngayon is kung this is G1, para mahanap natin yung elevation na to, pwede tayong umangat papunta rito. Okay? So, aangat tayo, pangalanan natin yan na Z. So, mula dito hanggang dito sa ating PC is Z. I-drawing natin dito. So, we have here our vertex here. And then, nandito yung PC. Nag-drawing tayo ng horizontal. Ito yung curve natin. Okay? Sabi mo, kanina, ito ay H. Okay? So, the distance from B to H. So, ang gagawin natin is aangat tayo dito. At ito yung tatawagin nating Z. Kasi ito alam natin na 110 meters. So, hanapin natin si Z if this is G1, opposite ulit. So, Z is equal to 5%, okay, nung ating 100, sorry, this is not 110, this is elevation, okay? The distance is actually 40 meters. So, 5% ng 40 meters, that would be our Z. And that is equivalent sa 2 meters. Okay? So, to solve for the elevation of B, B ba yung denote natin dyan? Tama. So, elevation ngayon ng B would be yung ating datum na 110 meters plus Z na 2 meters, bababa tayo ng H na 1.56. Therefore, the elevation at B is 110.44 meters. And lastly, the question is what is the elevation of the highest point on the curve. So from here, na-solve natin na yung ating highest point is near PC. Malapit sa PC. Therefore, our S1 is G1 L1 squared over 2H, which is G1 5%. Okay, back tangent. Nalilito rin ako kasi inuna yung forward. So, L1 is 40 squared over 2 multiplied by 1.56. Therefore, our S1 is 25.64 meters, and this is again from PC. Okay? So, 60-25. I-drawing muna ulit natin. Isang drawing na lang. If this is our G1 and this is our curve, ito yung highest point, HP. Okay? The question is what is the elevation ng highest point? Pwede muna ulit natin makompute ito, Y1, the offset using the squared property of parabola because we know that the distance from PC is 25.64. Okay? Using the squared property of parabola, we can now say that H over L1, 40 squared, or ilagay muna natin yung formula para hindi makakalito. So, h over L1 squared is equal to y1 over 25.64 squared. Substitute the values. You have here 1.56 yung h. Okay? Over our L1, 40 squared minus y1 ay equal rather to y1 over 25.64 squared. So, medyo nagloloko na yung aking tablet. So, 1.56. You have y1 equivalent to 0.641 meters. Y1 pa lang yan. So, to solve for HP, kailangan makuha pa natin to. Pangalanan natin tong point C. So, how do we solve for point C? So, again, mag-drawing ka ng horizontal line from PC and makakabuo tayo ng right triangle. Pangalanan natin tong Z1. So, solve for Z1, that would be G1 or basically 5% nung distance na to, 25.64. So, Z1 would be 5% na 25.64. We have 1.282. So, 1.282 meters. So, if this is 1.282 hanggang dito, so ito sabi natin yung PCS is at elevation 110 meters. So, 110 aangat ng Z1, bababa ng Y1. So, the elevation ng highest point would be 110 meters plus aangat tayo ng Z1, you have 1.282 and then bababa tayo ng Y1 which is 0.641 meters. So, the elevation ngayon ng highest point would be 110 plus 1.282 minus 0.641. We have 110.641 meters. Alright, so that's it for sample problem number 1.